So, as you guys know, I try my best to make content, do the thing. Hi guys, for anybody new, I don't know if there anybody is here that's new. I'm a Dragon Ball VTuber. I try my best to entertain you guys through the power of Dragon Ball and other things like that, or try to make content that's not normally Dragon Ball related into Dragon Ball related stuff. And during the month of September, which currently, as of right now, it still is the month of September, I try to do a subathon, a little bit of a subathon, where it started out as like a couple days. Then it turned into 3 days. And now for this year, I wanted to try to do a month-long subathon where we'd have like nonstop content, people coming in and out of the stream, whether it's to take over the stream while I'm away at work or asleep or something like that, or just here to hang out and play games and stuff. I feel like some of you might know already. This month hasn't really been the greatest for the subathon for me. There's just been a lot of scuff, bugs here and there with my OBS recording, streaming stuff. My internet at one point went out, a bunch of different stuff, and I feel like I need to apologize to you guys about that because I did, make promises of like, making the content and providing stuff for you guys to enjoy and watch constantly throughout the whole month, and I haven't been able to really do that, which sometimes it happens. We get bugs here and there, scuff and whatnot, certain things that I can't prevent from happening. But another thing is I've been also going through some stuff at the same time, and I feel like I need to talk to you guys about it because I try my best. Like I'm sure you guys have known by now that I try my best to keep my life pretty transparent with you guys, and honest, because I feel like something that's good to be able to be honest and truthful to you guys. Sometimes be I'm honest. I'm too little too honest and truthful to the point where I'll make videos where you guys normally see my face and we talk on a serious level, and stuff like that. But in this case, it's not that, because I want you guys to, just hear me out and listen and not like, I guess, judge the way I look. I don't know. And also like, it's kind of like a safe situation for me right now because I might get a little bit emotional. This month has been the hardest for me, for I want to say a very long time. There's just been a lot going on IRL, with my personal life, to the point where I might have to, to the point where I'm making this video right now. I might have to put a hold on a lot of things. Like, for example, the Gooberthon, the Subathon, I'm thinking of canceling outright. If not, this might be the video that announces that I'm canceling the Gooberthon, the Subathon, because I am in the process of doing a lot of stuff that requires 100% of my attention, if not more than that. And I can't put myself to I can't tie myself to the subathon and then also try to make content in general and provide you guys entertainment and stuff while also dealing with that, my IRL stuff. It's kind of like everything has essentially meshed too well together, and it's just everything's kind of piled up all at once, and it's gotten to me to the point where, at one point in the beginning of the subathon, I kind of got overwhelmed. You guys might have noticed by now that for throughout the subathon, aside from the general scuff that we've had, there were just some days missing throughout the subathon where I just outright didn't announce that I had, that I was not going to stream, or there was just no stream throughout the whole day. And some of you have joined me in Discord calls and stuff like that, which I appreciate you all for being there for me. So, long story short, all of the IRL stuff kind of got to me all at once. Mostly it started out with work related issues that I won't really go into right now. And also another big issue that it's kind of like a more personal type thing, but essentially my current relationship with my wife is coming to an end. So we are currently in the process of, that kind of stuff. I won't go into details about things because I don't want to put that kind of stuff out there. A lot of people do know that are close to me, and like I said, I try to let you guys know about things. So this is like the announcement video. I might have to take a hiatus on a lot of stuff. Not graduating. I'm not graduating. I'm not leaving you guys for a very long time. But I do think it's now's the time to try to like take a step back from making content and stuff. That's probably why another reason why I've been focused on doing the streams instead of just making a video here and there, which speaking of, I hope you guys enjoyed the chill music beats of the compilation of like lo-fi stuff, and me making a slowed with reverb rendition of Morning Dew from Dragon Ball Z Budokai Tenkaichi 2. Which weirdly enough, funny story about that, when I made that video go up on YouTube, initially I got a copyright, not a strike, nothing bad about that, but I got a copyright for that video specifically because of that song. And usually that's fine, I don't care, because they let me know. It's like, hey, that's, you didn't make this song, but the person who did is gonna get paid for it. And I'm like, yeah, that's fine, it doesn't affect the video, you guys can still listen to it and all that cool stuff. When I read the claim, it didn't point out the song that's being played, but a different song. I'm like, wait a minute, you named the wrong song, but I don't know. Anyway, so there's that, and then also another copyright was on there, but that's besides the point. That was a standard one. I knew one of them was going to get exactly that kind of copyright claim or whatever. It's like, hey, you didn't make this song. I'm like, yeah, I know, I just like it. I just wanted to put it in my video, that kind of thing. So anyway, none of my videos are monetized. I hope one day I can do that, but at the end of the day, it's, if you guys can enjoy the videos and stuff, that's cool. That's all I care about, really. So there's that. Anyway, so me making videos with all the high intense edits with the memes, and just in general trying to entertain you guys through YouTube videos itself is going to be somewhat coming to a halt, if not a very long hiatus, just because I do not have the time for it, because I have to focus like a lot of my attention on my IRL stuff, separating and moving things out and all that kind of stuff. And I figured I'd let you guys know that. So, and if you guys have any questions, you guys are more than welcome to ask me through DMs or something. Please don't flood the Discord with that kind of stuff. Again, a lot of this stuff is very personal. For those of you that are really close friends to me, you're more than welcome to ask me questions and stuff like that. And as far as like in response to my wife goes, I would hope that you guys respect the decisions that me and her have made. It is a mutual decision. We, kind of come to terms with things. It's not one-sided, not one versus the other. It is a mutual decision. So I would appreciate it that nobody tried to, talk to her and ask, hey, what's going on? Are you guys okay? What happened? That kind of thing. Because again, this was a mutual decision. We're both, obvious all consenting adults able to handle our own stuff. And there's no animosity. It's just us coming to the conclusion that things just aren't working out and we need to focus on ourselves a little bit more, and so there's that. But yeah, I figured I'd try to let you guys know these things because I'm sure a lot of you have seen me taking breaks in between the subathon and even having a lot of issues with my own mental state, which it happens. It happens to the best of us, and which is why it's kind of funny how some people they come to me and say, how can you do it? I don't know how you can do all this kind of stuff. Frankly, I don't know how I do these things that I do neither, knowing my own mental state sometimes. I don't really talk a lot about it, but that's just how I am. I try not to worry people about my own mental issues and stuff like that. Um, Specifically when I make posts like these, which if you saw it, yeah, sometimes we feel the way that we feel in the heat of the moment. Emotions are high, tensions are high, and stuff like that. This tweet no longer no this tweet no longer exists, and I will as of at the time of this recording, I will be slowly going through my Twitter and removing those kinds of posts because I shouldn't be. I don't want to give you guys the impression that I'm trying to, um, you know, post stuff on my Twitter just for attention or impressions or whatever the fuck. Because for one, I don't have, the following for that kind of thing. I don't get paid to do tweets and shit like that. I don't care about that kind of stuff. And I think I want to say I should apologize for these kinds of things because I don't want you guys to think that I'm trying to seek help or attention. It it's just I usually post stuff like that when I'm in the heat of the moment and my again emotions are high, emotions are high, tensions high, all that stuff, brain go burr, you know that kind of thing. So I'd like to formally apologize on stuff like that because sometimes it's okay to not be okay, but at the same time I feel embarrassed in a way to be like publicly posting about how I feel in that kind of sense, especially when it's like the late week degen hours, Sometimes it's like that those memes where it's like, oh, no one's gonna see this, right? It's the wee hours, that kind of thing. But yeah, um, it's hard for me to like, especially in our current situation. It's hard for me to I guess seek validation and what's the word? I would say validation. I guess appreciation in a way because this month really got to me, whether it be from like IRL stuff or like just things in general, especially with like the subathon. I normally don't talk about these kinds of things with like the streaming and stuff. It felt like for a while throughout this month that like it felt like all of the stuff that I've been doing is like for naught, which it's not the case. I know it's not the case, but it just kind of felt weird to me knowing what I do and who I'm doing it for, and it just kind of gets brushed under the rug, and that was kind of the emotion I felt this entire month of like everything happening all at once, whether it be from my IRL situations or you know the situations of like the VTubing and stuff like that, because I don't know if you guys know. Let me get rid of this, by the way. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to keep that there. For most of the stuff that I do, like this whole like overlay that you guys see right now, this is, I mean, the background, yes, the background behind me is it's just the space fighting stage from Dragon Ball Fighters, but it's fine. Everything you do see here though is, aside from the background, is made like by me, and I try my best to kind of handle my own stuff and do my own thing. Yes, the model that you guys see right now is a model that like isn't 100% made by me, but it was tweaked a little bit by me and my friend, my good friend Spider Tay. He helped me out like figure out the colors and everything like that. But so it it kind of got to me in a way that like you know when you do so much for so many people and maybe I'm just being greedy in a way. Like I don't know. It's kind of that feeling of like you do so much for so many people, and you, in a greedy kind of aspect, feel the way that like you aren't getting enough thank yous for it, not enough accolades, that kind of, I don't know. Again, I'm trying really hard not to like sound like that, because that's not who I am. I try to take care of as much as I can for a lot of people. I'm always there for a lot of people and try my best to do, you know, everything uh, for everyone. You know, I care for a lot of people, or try to care for a lot of people. I try to handle my own stuff and do my own thing. And um, it, again, I feel like it just kind of got to me all at once, like mentally thinking about all this stuff. It's like, damn, I'm here doing this for a lot of people, and it it got to me to think that, where's the like appreciation for it, I guess. Or, well, as far as like IRL situations goes, like um for one example, I was waiting for a like a pay raise or something like that at my job, and it it was a raise, but it was kind of a different kind of raise I wasn't expecting. But you know, we'll I don't talk about that. That's not, but you know. um so yeah, that kind of example. um you know, it's like, it's a weird feeling because it makes me feel in a way that like I feel like I'm cursed. Like, it doesn't sound right to say, but like it's, you know, when you do so much and care so much for so many people and do so many different things and handle your own business, um, like, and then it doesn't, you don't get much in return. It makes you think and wonder, like, where's your where's your break, if that makes sense. Um, so that's why like this month was really hard on me. Still is, don't get me wrong. There's still a lot of stuff that I'm, you know, trying to work on and whatnot. Um, but yeah, I just wanted to kind of explain to you guys that this is what's happening, and this is why I didn't formally like explain properly in the Discord or on Twitter. So, um, yeah, the Gooberthon will be kind of ending, at least, or a brief pause. I will still stream when I feel like streaming, um, but it's just not going to be as often, because I do need to, you know, focus on some stuff, and I'll try to give you guys as much content as I possibly can in between that, because I'm looking to possibly be uh, moving and fully moved out uh, by the end of this year. So it's gonna be a lot. It's gonna be hard to try to, you know, give you guys entertainment, and you know, I'll try to hang out with you guys, some homies in the Discord, some you know, VTuber homies. Hello. Um if you guys do message me and I don't respond right away, just bear with me on that, because like I said, there's a lot going on, and I don't want you guys to feel like you're being ignored. Um, there's just a lot on my plate now. I mean, there already was, but even more so now, because it's a big mental thing. And I try my best to, you know, teach and preach mental stuff, because, you know, that's all. It's always important to take care of your mental health. And um, this month really was like the hardest for me, and I want to apologize for the times where I broke and just like made comments like that on Twitter or something like that, or even to anybody that I was in private calls with. I apologize for almost like crashing out in a way out on my own self and my own mental state and whatnot, you know. Um, so yeah, I figured I'd let you guys go. Uh, yeah, words. Figured I'd let you guys know um what's been going on, and yeah. So please, in the meantime, if in between videos, check out everything that has been posted recently. Feel free to let me know in the comments of this video if you guys want to see a specific series to finish, because I am looking to do that. Try to finish some games and probably do like big streams for that. That way, there's still some content out for you guys. Because I do want to continue playing like games like 2XKO. I do want to play Sonic Racing Cross Worlds. I do have the demo. I've been playing the shit out of it. There was a funny clip that I made recently, posted it on Twitter, where Emsbury had shown up in chat while I was playing the demo like an idiot. It was really funny. But yeah, so check out the Twitter, join the Discord if you haven't. Links will be in the description for those two things. Pay attention to Twitch, I guess, and I'll try my best to do multi-streaming again. I just keep forgetting because like I have to. It's kind of harder for me to do that in a way because I'm like, fuck, I gotta make a thumbnail that's cool, and then like a snappy title, and then like YouTube stuff for streaming is a little bit harder than Twitch, but it's fine. I gotta get the hang of that. But yeah, I figured I'd try to, keep you guys in the loop and let y'all know what's been going on because I again try to be as transparent with you guys as possible. And yeah, so remember to work hard, study well, and eat and sleep plenty. I love you all. Like, yeah, not that. Where's my all this? You know what? Take off my glasses. I don't need that shit. Like, you guys really do mean a lot to me, and I really appreciate the community that we have because all you goobers really are always there for me, and I'm so happy that we have a community that it can build and grow and can be honest and true to each other, not be dickheads. So thank you to everybody who reached out to me, and if uh I can't even think anymore. Brain brain hurt. Too many thoughts. Oh fuck. But yeah, I will try my best to stream again, and I believe this weekend I'm going to stream. If I can get this video out in the time that I said, because currently it is the 27th of September. So yeah, thank you all so much for being there for me. And if this is goodbye, I'll see you guys in the next Xenoverse, maybe. I don't know. I don't think this is goodbye, but goodbye for now, I guess. If not, I'll see you guys in the next stream or something. Bye.